6:30 in the morning. I'm just taking a little break. Got a load, delivering it to Chambersburg, PA. It's from Missouri, St. Joseph, Missouri. So it's about 1,000-something mile run, a little bit over. Right now I'm in Ohio. I'm at the border of Pennsylvania. So, I'm just stopping. I'm tired. I'm driving overnight. I'm about 4 hours away. So I'm just going to stop for a minute, reheat my coffee, and keep it moving. And after this load, I'm finally going home for home time. I've been out on the road since July. It is now September. I was supposed to go home last week. My hometown was factored in and everything. Come down to it, I'm early delivering the load, which left about 2 days gap, 3 days gap. The companies don't want you to sit that long, plus go home for home time, and the truck ain't running. So they're like, hey, we got one more load for you. If you could take it, grab it up, and I'll have somebody, catch it up off of you in about Illinois, and then you could turn around and go home. Well, that didn't happen, so I've been running loads. I just said, okay, cool. That pushed me out from my home time about 4 or 5 days. Yesterday, I get a message on my Qualcomm telling me, okay, after you drop that load, your next load is to pick up in Hershey, and you're going to take it back to, I think, Illinois. I told them I'm going home. I say, I'm going home. I'm not, I like making money. I like rolling. It's cool. But, sometimes you just need to separate from the truck, sitting, chilling, laid up, watching YouTube, Hulu, Netflix. All of that gets old after a while. I want to get out. I want to stretch my legs. Not at a truck stop, not at a rest area. I don't want to catch an Uber anywhere to do anything. I would like to get off the truck to have some me time. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going home. I'm not running nothing. So when I get to this next drop, and I'm going to be early again, but one day early. They won't take me early. And that too, that gets on my nerves. If somebody is bringing you your product and they go out of their way to arrive a day early, take your shit. Why is it that all of a sudden, we can't take you early, a day early, but you can come 2 hours ahead of your appointment time? No, that's not going to work for me. I'm here today, even though the appointment is for tomorrow. You can't put me on standby. There's no staging area in case somebody else don't show up. You can't just put me on standby. So if another truck don't show up, you can look at your standby list and say, oh yeah, we do got truck number this and that from this company. Let's just get them in and get them out. No, they don't do that. They waste their time wasting your time. And it's like, it just gets out of hand with trucking. I do like trucking. I'm enjoying myself, rolling the road. Sometimes I do get tired of it. I haven't really slept good since I started trucking. I don't think I've slept good in a year. My sleeping schedule is all tossed up. It's all over the place. You'll shut down sometimes at 12 o'clock in the afternoon to do your 10-hour flip. And then you're like, well, I can't sleep. So, you watch TV or you do whatever you do. And the next thing you know, it's time to get back on the road again. You only get 3 hours of sleep because you couldn't fall asleep. Like, there's so much up and down and adjusting you got to do when you're rolling OTR. It's just like, it just gets to you after a while. If you don't have some separation from this truck or some alone time from trucking, I think it'll drive you nuts. That's why there's some crazy drivers out here, because they're not getting proper rest, and then they're eating everything out of them truck stops. I go grocery shopping. I'll cook more on my truck. Every once in a while, treat myself to something out the truck stop. I'll buy some snacks when my snacks run low or whatever, but I'm not up in there eating fast food every day. I don't want Hardee's. I don't want McDonald's. I don't want Iron Skillet. I don't want that. I'm going to cook on my truck, dog. I'm going to do some of that, I'm going to take care of myself while I can. But I need a separation from this truck. I really do. July to September. And there's people who stay out for months on end. I've heard people say they stay out for 6 months. They've stayed out for a year straight. They've stayed out for 11 months. Well, that's not me. I got things going on. I got a dog at home that I miss. She missed me too. I got kids. And I am currently planning a commitment ceremony with my significant other. So, I'm in the midst of doing things. And you can't really be planning stuff if you're not at home. It's one thing to be on a phone and share laptop screens, and do all of that trying to plan stuff. But it's like sometimes you want to go and see these venues. You got lists to make. You got all kind of that. Are you going to do catering and who's, all of that stuff. Like it's kind of a lot. So once I get this load going, I'm going to go and put some fuel up in this piece, and I'm putting off duty, hit it home for home time. I'm not playing with these people this time, because if I take another load and they just say just one more load, that pushes me out another 7 days. And you keep doing that, next thing you know, it's going to be October. And I'm not feeling that. Really, I just need a break. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm watching a lot of YouTube, a lot of drama on YouTube, which is typical. You get tired of that stuff too. Going back and forth with other YouTubers, just the typical drama. And that's just burning me down, getting boring. I read a lot too, so lately I'm reading Frida McFadden, some suspense thrillers, just passing my time. Your romance life on these trucks will fall apart if you're not going home and catching your home time. So if you're out there trucking and your significant other is telling you you need more home time, you need to make that a priority with these companies. Let these people know, hey, I got things to do, I got people to see, places to go. And it's just as important as trucking, or your relationship is going to fall apart. Men cheat, women cheat, truckers cheat, it is what it is. So yeah, and if you're a woman, and I'm not speaking for all women, but I'm pretty sure ain't no female out there sleeping with no lot lizards. And unless she's, a stud or something, and she's like that, she might. But if you on these trucks, you don't have no type of romance life. You just don't. Now maybe if you're a team trucker with your partner, you might. But nah, if you're not a team driver, you're solo. I'm solo. You out here by yourself. Romance novels is only going to cut it but so much. Watching romance and all of that stuff is only going to cut it but so much. Tell these people you need to go home, and that's where I'm at right now with these people. So I'm on my way to Chambersburg, and from Chambersburg I'm taking my ass home, soak in that tub, relax, do some of that stuff, and go shopping. Get my truck ready for the winter time, because the temperature's been dropping. 54. It's about 54 degrees right now, so it's starting to get chilly. I got a couple things on there, but it's time to get the Carhartt bib and all of that stuff together. So yeah, it's time to go home and just chill out for a couple days. You don't even get much home time to really even celebrate or do much. Once you go home, I feel like as soon as you arrive, it's time to pull back out. That's why they need to be more courteous about your home time. And I don't want to hear all of that. Oh, I didn't see it in the computer. You saw it. You just know who's the type of truckers that'll just be like, okay, sure, I'll run another one. Sure, okay. Listen, you can only be but so nice sometime to these people. If you're too nice, they're going to take your kindness for a weakness, and you're going to start getting run over by these companies. They want you to keep running. And I feel that that's the whole objective of trucking, run them miles, get your loads in. But listen, you running OTR, take your ass home. Don't neglect your wife, your kids, your home responsibilities. You're going to make money. You're going to make your money. Ain't nothing wrong. We're going to go sit down for a couple days. Sit down. And all of that. Some of these truckers don't even be taking care of themselves. Sometimes I be sitting, and I'm not a people watcher, but you can't help but notice. You'll see some of these truckers get off their truck. Not only are they super big, but they're big and they're struggling to climb out the truck. You should always have three-hand contact all the time when you're getting up out the truck, But they struggle to do that. And then when you see them, you're like, something just ain't looking healthy about them. Their ankles is real big. Their shoes is leaning. Their pants and stuff don't pull all the way up because their stomach is hanging in the way. Like, there's some big people out here trucking. And I salute them for doing their thing, because, it takes a lot to get in and out of trucks and get up. And how they get up in there to clean their trailers? I wonder about that too, unless they're constantly paying for trailer washouts. But I also wonder how they pass their medical DOT. Like, you gotta know somebody. Like, you got an inside deal going on with one of them DOT doctors. You have to, because there's no way some of these people are passing these DOT medical tests. At least not getting no 2-year, let alone a 1-year certified to go back out on the road. I'm just not seeing it. Some of these people looking like they got diabetes. They're severely obese. They're not looking like they take care of themselves. And one day I had a load at Hershey, and I was behind this huge man. He was actually very nice because he was talking to me, but the whole time he was talking, I was yo, my nose was just like killing me. I smelled him. Oh my God, I smelled him. And I was just like, he not only needs a bath, but he needs a break. Like, go home. Go home. Sometimes, just go home. You can always catch a shower at the truck stop. You can do whatever you do. If you got credits for it, and if not, pay for it. It's only $18, $19, which does add up if you don't have points at Love's, Pilot, Flying J, Sap Brothers, wherever. But take care of yourself when you're on these roads. These companies don't care about you. Their bottom line is the dollar, and they making their dollar off of your ass staying on that road. And I'm not gonna be just muled like that. No, I'm gonna go home when I gotta go home. And right now is one of them times. It's time to go home. So I've been out just a little longer than what I like, and I need to go home to deal with personal things and be with my people, and try to get a ceremony put together. And I'm hoping to probably have that together. So I'm looking for like the spring, not the summer, is too hot, maybe early fall 2025. So I'm gonna keep piecing that together, and we'll see how that goes. And yeah, that's just my little rant. I'm chilling. I'm taking a break. I just gotta stop for a minute. My eyes are tired. I'm tired. And in about half an hour, 45 minutes, maybe an hour, I'm gonna get up and pull myself the rest of the way down here to Chambersburg. I got my alarm set, and that's about it. So yeah, everybody else who's at home doing what they do, I think it's Sunday. Sometimes that too. You be so immersed in running that you forget what day it is. I had some paperwork I had to turn in the other day. I forgot to turn it in by Thursday because I'm still sitting there thinking it's Wednesday. And then I'm talking to one of my relatives on the phone, and I'm like, yeah, so I'll be in, I'm going to be in this day, that day, this day, that day. I was supposed to come on. They're like, girl, what day you think it is? I'm like, it's Wednesday. They're like, no, it's Friday. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. So I was living a day behind, so I missed that. So the days start to just meld together. They just roll together. One day is this day, the next day is Sunday. So yeah, but I do think today is Sunday. I'm gonna roll down here, catch some church on YouTube, and I'm gonna call it a roll. That's about it. But I am severely tired. I pulled over for the sake of my eyes, and yeah, I'll let y'all go. But that's about it. Just checking in. 18 wheeling. Good night.